All right. This is the Brew Happy Show. I'm the voice of beer, and this week we're doing things a little bit different. It's just going to be me and the Green Goddess Botanic doing post coverage of the Oregon Beer Awards 2025.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
We're moving and grooving. That music was killing it.
Yeah.
Rocking.
Yeah, they did a really good job. We have a little bit of some pretty good coverage of the Oregon Beer Awards. We have our friend Maddy doing the coverage for them, and she interviews quite a few guests. We're not going to go through all of them.
I was so excited when I saw her purple fluffy dress. She's the perfect person to host that show.
I agree.
I mean, she's the best personality for sure.
Yeah. So, we're pretty excited about a lot of our friends. We have to do an immediate prost to our friends at the Beer Mongers, who were voted the best beer bar. And well-deserved. We love Beer Mongers. We've been promoting them pretty much for free since the very beginning. Our show started right around the same time that their bar began, and
Beer Mongers.
Yeah, Beer Mongers was definitely an inspiration for my continued obsession with the craft beer scene. So I gotta take my hat off to Sean Campbell and the rest of the staff over there.
Cheers again.
Yeah,
seriously.
Cheers again. Yeah, cheers. We love you guys. Thank you so much. You're wonderful, and we are so glad that you guys. And this isn't the first time they've earned that award either.
Yes,
so.
yes. Fine establishment. Good sir.
Yes, the finest of all.
But seriously, what a great spot.
But to start things off, we are drinking. Well, I'm drinking an Oregon beer, out of an old Burnside Brewing glass. They're now defunct.
It's a good glass.
But it's a good glass. It's a lovely shape to it, and it's great for containing the Bad Hombre Mexican style lager from Level Beer. You've heard about this on the show before. It is an easy drinking style of beer made popular in Mexico. Light-bodied, crisp, clean malt character with mild corn flavor, and goes great with a lime, although I don't need any citrus mistress in my life.
It's excellent, truly.
Yeah, I have my lady right here. So this weighs in at 4.8%. It is hoppy, malty, a little bitter, and I don't know, I guess a little sour, according to the
and that's a big boy.
The decal on the back.
20 ounces.
Yeah. It's pretty hefty there. Yeah. So, gotta love it. And then what do you got there, B?
Well, I pulled out of the fridge the Radiant Beer Co. Cocoa and Cacao Decadent Stout.
Yeah.
It's the one that we got last week when we were at Function, when Radiant Beer was focused there. It's a stout inspired by a chocolate-dipped coconut macaroon.
Macaroons.
It's really good. It's a little heavy, to be honest, for kind of a hot day. It was like smoking today.
Yeah,
smoking.
Yeah, it was pretty warm out there.
Smoking.
We turned off the.
We opened up the house. We worked in the yard. Burned off some energy.
Smoking.
Yep.
Smoking.
Yeah. It's we definitely didn't need any HVAC going today.
No, but JP, the champion, would love to be here as always, drinking beer, celebrating the beer community. But he's in New Orleans.
That's true. Nolans, as they say down south.
He was just away on that big trip to Italy for like 4 weeks. And then he got back and immediately got on a plane, went to New Orleans for the cigar show.
Yeah, that's true. Now there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over 20, about 30 categories
What
here
is
for the
going on?
Oregon for the medalists.
That's hilarious.
I'm
I
just
love
going
you
to
so
talk.
much.
So the American IPA was the Lichen Grant from Grand Fir Brewing. The silver was taken away by Freem for their IPA, their de facto. The bronze was the Tropic Pines by Bend Brewing Company. Which is pretty cool. And then the sours, you got gold, the Adventure Island by Level Beer. We love those guys. I'm drinking Level Beer myself. Silver was the Tardy to Party Marionberry Sour Ale, Wild Ride by Wild Ride Brewing. And then the bronze was taken away by Slap and Pickle. By
What did you just say?
Slap and Pickle by Freebridge. Am I reading that right? Slap and Pickle by Freebridge Brewing.
Slap and pickle.
By Freebridge Brewing, yeah.
I concur.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go down the. We're just going to kind of pepper in the news with some interviews by our friend Maddy.
Well, who's up next on the interviewing?
So it looks like she's interviewing John Harris.
John Harris.
And who do we have here?
Yeah.
What an
My
honor.
name is John Harris. I'm with Great Frontier, a.k.a. Ecliptic Ninkasi.
You excited to be here, John?
Absolutely. I mean, we're here to see Oregon beer in its finest, see who wins some awards, then go taste their beers.
And tell us, what are you wearing tonight?
What am I wearing today? I'm wearing my traditional outfit, which is a black shirt. And of course I wear shorts because I have to.
Oh, gee.
Wow.
There's no cargo pockets. I'm sorry, ma'am, in the peanut gallery. I'm wearing my traditional outfit.
Peanut Gallery, is that us?
Perfect. Well, it's stunning.
I got a beard trim today just for tonight.
Speaking of beards, who do you think has the best beard in Oregon
Maddie
industry?
is so
Ever
perfect.
or living or dead?
Ever.
His name's Glenn Faulkner. He used to
Oh.
pull joints out of it.
We love to hear that.
Wow.
We love Glenn.
Yeah. He's no longer with
Another
us.
question for you.
It was like down to here. It was like that wide. I mean, it was a mountain man beard.
Wow.
He's like, you can
Like a
put your
goat.
weed in it,
Yeah.
man.
Did he ever braid it?
Only for the one-armed man.
Whoa, hello. Controversial.
And the midget.
A midget?
Well,
Okay.
never apologize.
That's
John.
not PC, but
Who
we
do
understand.
you think really killed Laura Palmer?
Her dad.
Her dad? Yeah.
He's a kind of a freak.
I think that's actually accurate if you've seen Twin Peaks.
I guess we really don't know, do we?
I'm not up to date on the reference.
And unfortunately, he's gone. So we'll
I know. He took that to the grave with him.
Yeah.
So
Cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to enjoying some beers tonight with our friends, seeing some people that don't see from across the state. I mean, I think the Bali Browns guys got to be here from Baker City. So
Nice.
see people from all over the state celebrate Oregon beer. It's an awesome night.
Yeah.
what are you drinking tonight?
I have heard I was given a Bayside IPA from Breakside.
Delicious.
Nice.
Well, thank you, John. Always a pleasure. Cheers.
Have a good night on the
Yeah.
carpet, y'all.
What an awesome interview.
Yeah.
We can have whoever you want.
Cool.
up
Nicole
here.
Caston is up next.
Is that terrible? Do they want to do their
No.
own? They look cool dressed together.
She's
Oh,
awesome.
okay, perfect. All right. Well, I'm told we're
Yeah, we love Nicole.
live. All right. Who do we have here tonight?
I'm Nicole Caston. That's it.
That's it? She's Nicole.
She does a lot in the industry.
So tonight I'll be in the green room. I'm the green room attendant to do a variety of things. Already helped with 2 wardrobe malfunctions.
Wow.
All that beer training, and that's what I do. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's important, right?
Very.
And
Oh, yeah.
sometimes there's people who get a little scared about speaking, so then I give them kind of a nice pep talk.
Oh.
Aw.
Sometimes people just want to see a green room in a real concert venue.
Oh,
There's a
nice.
shower in there. And I can't really go any bigger than there's a shower in the green rooms.
Some big people have probably showered in there. So,
Yeah, I can't even imagine. All right, the biggest person I see who showers tonight, I'll try to get their autograph.
Nice.
I wonder who it'll be.
Yeah, I wonder who it'll be. Then maybe we'll auction it off.
Yes. For Bruce for New Avenue.
Yeah, we should absolutely do that for Bruce for New Avenues. Okay, well, you heard it here live. We just did this. Thank you for doing that. As a co-chair for Bruce for New Avenues, I will.
On the cake, but it's just nice to see everybody and all my friends. So
That's awesome.
Hello, I'm Jeremy from Brews for New Avenues, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
That's right. Let's see. Who do we got up next here? There is a fella here.
Bucci with Wayfinder beer.
Oh, Wayfinder, never heard of it.
Oh, you should go back a little more.
Small
You can
little
edit it. You can edit all this out.
Hello, state your name and where you're from.
Joe Bucci with Wayfinder beer.
Oh, Wayfinder, never heard of it.
Ooh, Wayfinder, hell yeah.
We love
Small
Wayfinder.
little brewery.
What do you do at Wayfinder?
I'm the sales manager.
Perfect. And
Gotta
so
have that.
you know Aaron pretty well.
I do know Aaron. We used to work together at Stone Brewing.
Oh, blast from the past.
Stone.
Yeah.
And Ecliptic, sorry, yes.
Ecliptic.
And
Can't forget Ecliptic. Yeah, no. What are you drinking tonight?
This is the host beer. So gigantic Wayfinder Hyper Boost trademark
Nice.
IPA.
Okay.
All
Wow.
right, yeah. We
With
love a
Yakima
collab.
Chief, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything coming down the pipeline at Wayfinder that you're excited about?
I am very excited about a corn lager we made with whole cone Mount Hood hops. That's made with our pals at Grasslands Barbecue, and we will be doing the first release the week after next.
Wow. What's it called?
It's called Outlaw Country.
We love to see it. We love Sam and all the Grassland folk. So, yeah, thank you so much.
you very
Yeah,
much.
enjoy tonight.
All right.
Good to
thank you.
see
You
ya.
as well.
Yeah.
You too.
I'm getting Dolly Parton vibes from Maddie
from
right
Maddie?
now.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think we will be
lord.
right back.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she does a really good job. She's a good hostess and
she's
hostess with the mostest.
Wicked smart and super talented and just an overall amazing human being.
Yeah, definitely.
So cool.
Yeah. So
You want to talk about more of the people that won specific awards? I found that interesting.
Yeah. So
Like, I wonder. So we talked about a couple different beer styles, but maybe we could talk about some other things.
Yeah. So let's see. We got barrel aged beers, which we love. So
Which
pretty,
love.
pretty tasty. We like
I'm
that.
getting,
we
like,
like that stuff. Gold was taken away by the Longest Night Port Barrel by McMiniman's Edgefield Brewery.
Port barrel, yum.
Yeah.
Port.
They do a good job over
I
there.
like some port, please.
That's a good outfit. Silver was taken by Sometimes Things Take Longer by Fort George Brewery. The bronze was taken
kind of a cute
by
name
the
for something
Cinnamon
barrel-aged.
Roll Maestro by Ale Song Brewing and Blending.
Cinnamon roll, huh?
Yeah. That's barrel-aged beers. And then barrel-aged stouts, more specifically, was the Breakside Somebody New in the Old West by Breakside Brewery, obviously. Silver was the Oak and Ember by Ale Song. Bronze was the Imperial Stout 2024 by Ferment Brewing Company. So that's very appropriate. I mean, Ale Song.
Breakside, just knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, an Ale Song in two of those barrel-aged categories. That's pretty awesome. You gotta love that. Then again in the Belgian beers, German wheat beers, and traditional Brett beers category. That's a big category. Since it spans,
It encompasses a lot.
yeah, it does. It's a wide array.
Imagine the judges on that particular one. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
how
there's
do you-
so much difference.
Well, they had to have gone a few rounds with that. You
Certainly.
know? So the gold was the Double Cross by Crux Fermentation Project. They they just pulled up their stakes in the for their Portland location here, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
bummer. We didn't quite make it to another Burger Week. With
yeah,
Crux.
I know. That's too bad, man.
I don't know why I love Crux on Burger Week, because they do the chopped burgers and
that was
their
good,
fries
right?
were so good, and their
Oh,
beer was so good.
They did a very good job,
I'm
but
gonna miss 'em.
it's a tough location. That parking lot was just such.
Yeah, it's a kind of tough
I
spot.
don't know what's up with those gates. they're such in close
Meh.
proximity to the parking spaces. It
Meh.
was really really tough to get in and out of there. Okay, so the gold was the Double Cross by Crux, I said, and then silver was the Meet Your Maker by Monkless Belgian ales. We love those guys. Yeah, out in Bend. Bronze was Breakside White by Breakside Brewery.
We should totally plan a trip to go to Bend.
Oh,
Yeah, once we get over some of the recent new things in our world,
yeah.
then we will plan a trip to go to Bend. How fun
Okay.
would that be? I want to go to Monkless so bad.
I think you talked me into it, honey.
we can go to my favorite plant shop, somewhere
Oh.
that's green.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, all right, I agree. Do you want to go down the list a little more, or do you want to do more interviews?
Let's watch one more interview. Who are
Okay.
these two?
Okay.
Everybody knows who I am.
Everyone knows who he is. So,
I know, it's okay.
As I literally asked you, who is this?
well, what are we drinking first? and
Who are
foremost?
you?
Let's see.
All right, so I wrangled two hooligans. Can you introduce yourselves to the camera?
You know who we are. We work with you, Maddy.
Everybody knows who I am.
Everyone knows who he is.
Okay.
So,
I know, it's okay.
Well, I don't. Who you mean?
well, what are we drinking first and foremost?
Who do
I'm
they-
drinking
who are they?
Breakside Bayside IPA, the best beer in Oregon.
I'm assuming they work with Maddie over at. Oh shit, where's she at nowadays? She at Migration or? Fuck.
You can delete this part and cut in the place that she works. Let's just do a little research. Do 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 do
Von Ebert.
You were almost waiting to the end.
I was, yeah. Okay, so
Von Ebert.
yeah.
So they're brewers at Von Ebert.
I have a feeling these guys work with
They're
Maddie
like, "We
over at
work
Von
with
Ebert.
you." Yeah, they kind of look familiar, like kind of the people I've seen at Von Ebert before. Maddie's running it now.
She's running the show.
Yeah.
Strong words, dude. Freem Japanese lager.
Ooh, both are very, very good. Yeah. All right. Well, Jason.
Hi, I'm Jason.
If you could trade places with one brewer in Oregon for a day, who would it be?
With Eric.
With Eric. You want to do Eric's
I
job?
want to do Eric's job because he seems to love his job
guy-
so much.
The guy standing next to him?
He's an inspiration and a mentor to a whole team of young brewers in Oregon,
The
and
look
I
on his
really
face.
appreciate that.
I'm
Takes
getting
time out of his day every day to answer all of the questions.
All of the questions,
I'm getting
all
a
of the
vibe
emails,
from this one.
washes
On the left?
kegs.
yeah,
Eric
like a
does
Parks and
everything
Rec
for us,
vibe,
so I
like
really
a
appreciate that.
Eric's
like
never
a-
above anything in the brewery, at least. All right, Eric. Same question.
I wash kegs to get away from him. If I were to trade places, sorry, I didn't hear the first part of the question.
If you could trade places with any brewer in Oregon for a day, who would it be and why?
That's a good question. I would trade places with. I'd trade places with somebody like
Natalie
Michael
Baldwin
at Fort George.
at Wayfinder.
Oh, Mike at Fort George.
I would like-
Okay.
I would like to see what it's like.
Mike
on the
at Fort
coast.
George.
Everybody loves to visit Fort George and Astoria and
Pelican
everything like
Brewing
that.
would be cool.
And I'd love to play host for them. He's an excellent host. So, yeah. And
I
like,
agree. Yeah.
Their production facility, the pier, and everything like that, like showing it off, like I think that's really cool. So,
Yeah, I think they got a good idea there. That's not bad at all.
I didn't mean to speak over
Products.
him when I was like, Natalie Baldwin.
Good to see ya.
No.
Good to see you.
Oh,
I am Jesse.
Oh, that's a guy from Wayfinder.
Nice.
Will
Cheers.
you introduce yourself to
I'm
the people
Jamie
at home?
Floyd, Ninkasi Brewing
Ninkasi
Company.
Brewing.
We love
What
that
are you
guy.
drinking tonight?
Right now I'm drinking, it's the Wayfinder Gigantic
Collab.
Super Boost IPA.
Super
It's tasting
Boost.
super mosaic-tastic.
Oh, the Hyper Boost with YCH.
Hyper
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Super Boost, but Hyper Boost.
You know.
You know, you almost don't even recognize him without the crazy hair. It's stuffed under his hat, and now he's got a beard.
You're on it, you know what's
It's
going
hard
on,
to
Maddie.
keep all of the hop products, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
But we're on it.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
What are you most excited about tonight?
Every year it's awesome when everybody gets together and is super happy, sparkly, having fun together, and we get to watch each other excel and be awesome together. It's amazing.
He was the first person.
Little off-the-wall question here.
He was the first person I met when you brought me to the Oregon Beer Awards the first time.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, he was.
That's right.
He was so nice.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy.
Who would be your 3 ideal
You
dinner
need to go to a Eugene.
Dinner dates. And their living room brewery is amazing.
3 fictional dead alive. Well, geez.
Yeah, this is a heavy
I used
question,
to have
Maddie.
like this answer like quick to ready, but let me see. I'm gonna say. Oh boy. Wow, I know. I'm sorry about this.
It's a beard scratcher.
It's a beard scratcher.
He is scratching
I
the
know.
beard. That's true.
Let's see. Perfect dinner guests. Boy. I know.
It's thinking
let
about
me
too
say.
hard.
It's because I had these other specific ones that I would always say for this, and they're not coming right now, so I'm just going to
Oh, he's
say,
blanking out. He's blanking
I would
out.
love to have a conversation with Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, there you go.
You want to make it the 27 Club? Add
Me
2
too.
others?
Me too.
Died at 27?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Kurt Cobain.
who
Yep,
wouldn't want to talk
true.
to Jazz Joplin, right? I mean, that's up in the hood.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Throw Jim Morrison in there, even
yes,
though...
let's take a bath with Jim Morrison. Thank you. I was
Yes.
just coming with that. That's exactly what's up. Thank you for leading me back down the
Those
highway
are some
with that.
vintage vibes there.
We're definitely as well musicians.
Dead or alive, all dead.
Yeah, these two are quite the pair.
Well, that is kind of a loaded question.
much
Like,
fun.
do you know right off the
See
top
all
of
of the
your head
time.
who you
Amity
wanna have as
Warden.
the perfect dinner guest? My inclination is
Amity
funny.
Warden, and
I want like Ina Garden. I want.
All right, we're back.
See, I have to like think about this stuff. I want Ina Garden. I want a musician for sure. I want like I don't know. I mean, it could be somebody alive, you know? Like, I'd love to talk to James Taylor in person. That would be so cool.
All right, we're back. And introduce yourself, please. I'm Amity Warden, and I'm with Two Towns Cider House.
Noise.
Yeehaw! What are you most excited about tonight?
Oh, I'm excited to see all the friends that I don't see all of the time out in the trade anymore. I work from home now, and so it's like super fun to be able to see the people that I used to see all of the time up on stage, getting awards, celebrating the craft. It's awesome. It's all about the people.
Definitely.
Aw,
Tonight is
what a
all
cool
about
name,
Oregon
Amity.
beer, and like
Yeah.
a win for Oregon is a win for all of us. So that's why it's so much fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everyone looks amazing, especially you.
Oh, stop it.
We do
It's
love.
so true.
Yeah, we love the purple poofy dress.
So
If
cute.
only that was a category.
I believe that's lavender.
Next year.
I would say that.
How do you feel about bananas? I personally hate them.
Oh, how do you feel about
She
banana
hates
bread?
bananas.
That's the problem, though. I love
So
banana
she's
bread.
never making a
it's just
half.
Bananas, like the texture of it.
How much butter do you put on banana bread?
All of it.
I usually don't put any butter on banana bread.
It's life-changing.
It is.
Agreed.
Is it like
Amity
cheddar
knows her
cheese on an
shit.
apple pie?
Well, no, because I don't feel like it's as odd of a pairing, but I do like to have a significant amount of butter on my banana bread. So maybe next time check it out. But I also might just have like a really bad butter problem. So
A butter problem.
Butter is life. Yeah.
I also
thank you
love
so
butter.
much.
Yeah.
It was great talking to you too.
Funny conversations just really go in such
All right.
interesting trajectories
Yeah.
with people.
Got
you
somebody
know?
else
Like you
waiting
start
in
with
line.
like, hey, introducing yourself, and then you end up
Maybe.
with butter.
No. Yeah. How did that
I
wind up?
love it.
Yeah. It was
It's
a.
just the natural
All right,
flow of
I
the
have
conversation.
two
you know?
stunning
Butter.
That was
ladies
an interesting
joining
choice.
us right
yeah.
Every time I
now.
think of butter,
Introduce yourselves and
I
who
think
you're
of
with.
My name's Kat Wiest. I'm with Yakima Chief Hops. I'm Tony Lynn Adams-Woodard with Yakima Chief Hops.
Nice.
Well, we've got Yakima in
Cool.
the house tonight.
Yakima in the house.
And I've heard everyone's drinking the gigantic Wayfinder Hyper Boost Yakima Chief collab. How do you guys
Super
feel about it?
Boost.
We just had some. It's very good. So we're having a great time. Yeah, it was awesome. They did a great job. Hoppy beers are the best beers.
Agreed. Yes. All right. So, leaning into that, what do you think are the most overused hop pairings?
Ooh, I mean, I feel like you're setting me up. I mean, isn't Citra Mosaic the hallmark movie of the hop industry?
I think so, yeah.
What gonna say?
She's got a
well,
point.
If I wanted to backpedal on that, maybe Cascade and Mount Hood. Sorry.
All right, to bounce off of that, what about underused hop pairings?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Teach us.
Ain't no nookie like Chinookie.
Oh.
And I like mine with Centennial.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Those both used to be very popular when I first started the show back in the day.
They know their shit.
I feel like Laurel needs some more love in this life.
Oh, yeah.
As Kat has taught me, actually, it is the best team player hop in the game.
Uh-huh.
And it's an amplifier for other hops.
Yeah,
So I feel
yeah.
like it deserves a little more street cred.
It's great for blending.
Well, hopefully people are taking notes because, you know.
great hot
that
side.
sounds
This
great.
is
I
like
love me some
truly
Laurel, but it can
really
be
good information.
overpowering sometimes.
You can't spell floral without Laurel. But
Oh.
Floral needs backup dancers.
Cute.
Yeah.
There you go.
What
Right on.
was your college drink of
Let's see. What else do we got going on here?
Well, maybe we could talk more about the list.
A little.
choice?
Oh, that was Mike Bolt.
Yeah,
Howdy.
next, we'll, talk to
Introduce
him in just
yourself
a
and
second.
Let's talk
Okay,
about a couple
so,
more winter categories.
Yeah, we got the classic North American style. The gold was taken away by the Upside Down Brown Ale by Falling Sky Brewing. The silver was Rewind IPA by Hetty Alice Brewing. They are contract brewing out of oh my God. Conrad's outfit down there. Living House. Hetty Alice Brewing, who is contract brewing out of
Living House.
Living House. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
We love a Living House.
We
and
do.
We love Conrad's
Yeah,
Living House too.
yeah. So that's Gavin. Who's the chief component behind Hetty Alice. Does a great job. Then bronze was taken away by the Fuzztail by Sun River Brewing. Now that's always been a good mover on the shelf, even back, especially back when it was first introduced. Working at the bottle shops, you always have a lot of rotation on that one. Then we got the classic UK styles. The gold was the Leave It Be by Terranaut Beer.
Leave it.
B.
Oh, leave it be.
Leave it be.
All right, well.
Leave it be. It's funny because I call you B sometimes.
You do.
So you got to leave that beer be.
Yeah.
Velvet Organic ESB Extra Special Bitters by Hopworks Brewery. That's a great brewery. The bronze was the Fuggle Around by Worthy Brewery.
That's a funny word.
Yeah, Fuggle. That's a reference to the Fuggle hops. Now, one of your favorite categories is the coffee and smoke beers. You don't like the smoke, but I know you like the coffee.
Yeah.
So in this situation, we got the gold, which was taken by the Bamberg Obsession by McMiniman's Old St. Francis School location. The silver was the Midnight Flyer by Bevel Craft Brewing. The bronze was the Pipe Dream by Oregon City Brewing, which is...
nice.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You got to love Oregon City Brewing. They do a great job down there. Now, the fun thing to know about Oregon City is they were previously the capital of Oregon, and definitely hands down the oldest city in the state of Oregon, and one of the oldest cities in the country.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Right, a hop, skip, and a jump away from Willamette Falls. Yeah, so take a trip up there. Okay, and then we got the dark German and European lagers. The Secret by Wayfinder. You and I have had that before. The silver was the Forever Time by Bend Brewing Company. And then the bronze was the Book Club Black Lager by Heater Allen and Gold Dot Beer. That was a collab done by the two breweries.
Nice. We love a collab.
Yeah, so always a good thing. Next up, we got dark hoppy beers. The gold was taken by the Crux Stout by Crux Fermentation, which is strange to see that on there because that means it had to have been a very hoppy stout. The silver by Breakside was the Breakside Cheat Codes by Breakside Brewery. And then the bronze was the Midnight Shenanigans by Deschutes. What? Shenanigans. Yeah. We'll get into a little bit more in just a bit.
What's Mike got to say?
Let's see.
You're
We got.
Hello, I'm Mike Bolt. I am with Final Draft Tap House by myself and Ruse, I guess. A little bit with Ruse.
Oh, dipping the toes in.
Ruse Brewing.
Yeah.
We love Ruse.
What are we drinking
and we
tonight?
love
the free
Final Draft.
Japanese lager.
I mean,
The Japanese lagers, the
it's
shit.
pretty flawless, right?
Yeah, it's about perfect.
Flawless.
It's about perfect.
It's about perfect.
Flawless.
Whatever perfection is, I don't know. I haven't found it yet.
It's that. You found it.
Actually, you're probably right. This is it. This is perfect.
Well, what's the craziest thing you've seen at Final Draft Tap House? Like from a customer? Like the wildest thing that's happened?
Well, there's like 3, but the wildest one that happened that I could just like easily talk about is we had a crackhead junkie come in, ask if he could use the bathroom, and then locked himself in the bathroom, smoked a bunch of drugs, locked himself in there for several hours. And the police were about to bust the door down.
I bet she didn't expect that answer.
He was like, "Oh, who, me?"
Shower in there, basically, like in the toilet or something, and then.
Ouch.
And it was just.
Okay, I'm not really sure what that has to do with the Oregon Beer Awards or beer or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do.
Thanks, Mike Bolt. I guess that was.
Maybe we can cut that out.
That was an interesting day for him.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm sure. JP has experienced some stuff similar.
He loves talking about the darker side of Portland.
Yeah.
All right, we're back with some stunning ladies. Please introduce yourselves and who you're with.
I'm Kylie Gwynn. I'm the marketing director at Oakshire Brewing.
I'm Dana Garvis, owner and chemist at Oregon Brew Lab.
Cool.
Wow.
You guys both look
Boss
amazing
lady.
tonight.
As do you. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh,
this old thing.
so
Thank
true.
you. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Well,
She's
I
so
just love to
cute.
see people take the dress code seriously. One of these days, it'll be black tie. We'll love it. Yeah.
I keep telling brewers to dress to the nines. Like they need
same. Yeah.
It's our chance.
It's a running joke for me. I came like in a prom dress in like 6-inch stilettos my first year.
She did. I remember that.
Everyone else is wearing what they're wearing.
Yeah.
And
They're
so
all like
I'm
flannels
well,
and Timberlands.
I guess I'm gonna have to show
Not
myself up
Maddie.
every year from now on.
Maddie brings it.
I'm trying. We'll see.
Such a cute
Yeah,
guy.
we wore jeans last year. Like,
I'm converting people every year.
I think we
every
wore
year.
jeans when we
Well,
went
what are you guys drinking
years
tonight?
ago.
Yeah, but I was also
Honestly,
wearing
I'm
a
having
velvet
a bit
coat.
bigger NA
Oh,
because we're doing an up and back from Eugene, so yeah, I have to be a little responsible tonight.
But we love that we have an NA option tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
and I have a
oh.
Boneyard NA. Got to get that CBD while I can.
Nice. Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I think we don't get to see coastal breweries very
Yeah.
often, and so getting a chance to
That's
actually
cool.
talk to and hang out with some coastal breweries is really exciting. And I think there's just not a lot of options for all of us to get together from all over the state, and this is the perfect opportunity to say hi
What
to
a
people we only get to see
cool
a
way
few
to put
times a
it.
year.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, so
Do
eloquent.
you have any beers that are coming up that you're excited about that you want to plug? You've got this camera right here.
We actually just released the beer today called Lupulin and Tango. It's a double IPA. She's super stinky. She's like 8.5, but drinks more like a 6%. And it's got Tango
love
hops
this
in it, which
lady.
were a new one for us to play with. Super fun and juicy, and it's just so good.
Chef's kiss.
I'm not even familiar with Tango hops.
Yeah, they're fun.
Me neither.
Kind of like citrusy, juicy, fruity. Really nice grapefruit kick at the end. It's delicious.
Okay.
Sounds fun. And then do you want to explain to anyone who doesn't know what Oregon Brew Labs does?
Yeah, so I do quality control testing, sensory classes, and government compliance for TTB and colas.
All the important information.
Yeah, a lot of important information. But I really care a lot about Oregon beer quality, and I think that when all of us make better beer, our whole state gets elevated.
Oh, absolutely. That's like number one. A win for Oregon is a win for all of us. So,
Rising
and we
tides
would not
raise
be
all
here
ships.
without
It's true.
chemists like you. So thank you so much.
Oh, cool.
Smart lady.
Thank you. I know.
Your microphone.
Thank you, ladies, so much. Yeah. Good luck tonight. Have fun.
And we're going to cheers your microphone.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What a fun event.
Now we got somebody that everybody knows. We've talked about him here on the show. We use his news source as one of our one of our news sources is his blog, thenewschoolbeer.com.
Goodness gracious. Well, no one knows who this person is, so he should probably introduce himself.
I'm a nobody. I just wandered in here from the streets.
You didn't even pay to get in here?
No, wait. You need a ticket?
Oh, no. Where's that bouncer
Remember that happened to us
was telling me
once
in
when
here
we
and
thought we
can't
could
drink
just walk in?
This is the Northwest
We were like, oh, what? You need tickets? Shit.
Yeah.
We thought we could just get in.
Cider Cup, right? Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yep.
we didn't know.
It's third floor.
Third floor.
So seldom.
Who is
no,
this?
I'm Ezra Johnson
Ezra.
Greeno. I'm here as a presenter and producer, I guess. Yeah.
Nice.
Don't be shy.
I don't know. I co-founded the awards.
Yeah. Oregon Beer Awards would not be what it is without you, so thank you.
That's
It
awesome.
wouldn't be such a great show without you here.
Oh,
And that's
stop it.
true.
Well, thank you.
This is what we need. Is like I love that your
Personality
energy,
and
that you
energy.
get dressed up and treat it as a real special occasion is really what makes it like special, I think. And
Yeah.
also, of course, the great beer everyone makes and community. Yeah.
It's true.
Well, when you're wearing Carhartts 5 days a week, any excuse to get dressed up.
There you go.
I know. I actually have a nice outfit that I'm going to put on that's in the green room. So yeah, I know it look like schlubby right now, but I didn't want to spill like beer on my
I get that, yeah.
white shirt.
Yeah. Well, you want to show off your shirt? We had new shirts this year for 10 years of Oregon Beer Awards.
Nice. Cool shirt.
I would like to say just thank anyone that's watching this at home because I think that's really cool. We have a whole separate audience that's like participating in some way. How is your Oregon Beer Awards and red carpet
You're
going?
welcome,
So
sir.
far, so good. It's gone
Yeah.
pretty quickly, honestly. I'm super nervous, but apparently no one can tell. So what are you most excited about tonight?
Well, I do happen to know the winners in advance. I'm not going to reveal anything, but I am excited to see some new faces. I mean, there's so many great breweries here that I know are going to consistently win every year, from like, you know, your Von Eberts, your Breaksets, your Frames, which they all deserve it. But I'm so excited when I see other breweries come in, the diversity and coming up. That's what I get most nerded about. And I can see there's some new ones. I know there's some new ones that are going to be announced tonight that I don't think have had as ever won or not as big of awards. So I'm really excited for that.
Oh, how fun! That'll be fun to celebrate some new faces up on the stage.
Yes, it's going to be great. But I will let you go. I think you got one more person.
Nice.
You got
Great.
one more delinquent
Great
over
interview.
here.
Okay. Thank you, Ezra.
Yeah, we love that guy.
Yeah.
He always does a good job. A lot. Very good writer.
1 minute.
I think he's been doing some stuff for.
Very reliable source.
Yeah. He's been writing for
And
some
so
other sources
dedicated
as well.
too. You know, he's at every beer event. He's on top of all the news.
Mhm.
Like he is definitely one of those people that's like very forward.
Yeah, and he started out there around the same time that we did. I remember back when he was helping out doing graphic design over at Upright Brewing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
back in those days.
Yeah, Ezra is a pretty talented guy.
Oh yeah.
You got one more delinquent over here.
Okay. Thank you, Ezra.
Thank you, man.
Okay, we got 1 minute.
1 minute?
1 minute.
Oh my goodness.
All righty,
Uno
so
momento.
introduce yourself.
I am Jeremy with Roscoe's and Tiny Bubble Room and Cerveza.
Ah, nice.
Oh, you know, no one's ever heard of those bars.
We love those.
What are we drinking tonight?
I'm drinking Cold Fire Pilsner.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
Ooh, that's a good question. the people presenting, see what they come up with. Yeah. And I'm hoping to recruit for my new breaking crew, the Beer Breakers.
Okay.
We're going to be really dope.
Whoa.
And we're going to have some breakdancing moves.
What is that?
You heard
and
it here
I'm hoping that I
first.
can recruit some people tonight. Maybe get a sponsor like Breakside. Might be fun.
Oh.
And then,
I smell a collab.
yeah, this is going to happen.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
It's making me want chicken and
I'm sure we'll
waffles.
see you around. And thank you for
Spider
having
sliders.
some of the best bars in Portland.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Pleasure to be here.
Yes.
Gotta love Roscoe's. I've been going there since the
All right,
beginning.
good luck, everyone. The show's about to start.
Good luck,
and,
everyone.
Thank you for hanging out with me while I interview
What a
some of
well
the
done job
great people
Maddie
in
did.
Oregon.
Yeah, Maddie did a great job
What
with
an
all of
art-
that.
she looked
It's
so
it's
beautiful.
pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, we they got themselves.
I just wanted to say one thing to Maddie.
What's that?
Hi, Barbie. She looks perfect.
Yeah, we yeah. So I think this is a good time to kind of transition, take a quick break, and we'll be right back after we've opened up a couple more beers. I think I'm gonna have another Coco Cow by Radiant. I'm inspired by you, Bronwyn, and especially after last week's show. We picked some up when we were at Function PDX. So. We'll be right back after these messages from our friends in the brewing industry. Cheers.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Beer mongers. Where in this urban jungle can I find a decent craft beer?
Look, what's that off in the distance?
Distance? What distance? We're so conveniently located at Southeast 11th Avenue.
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room. Oh no, what's that?
Don't worry, that's just Damian rooting around in our extensive selection.
So many different beers!
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room.
For more information, visit thebeermongers.com or check out our social media. I'm Jake.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Avery with Lazy Days Brewing, and you're listening to the Brew Happy Show.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not sure who this band is that's playing right now. I'm sure it's on the website somewhere. You can go to OregonBeerAwards.com for more information about this. I want to thank you for listening to the Brew Happy Show. We do this show for you. This is a bit of an unorthodox show because of the Oregon Beer Awards. We try to do things a little bit different for those guys, and there's always they've really stepped up in the ways that they do coverage over the past years. So you know it seems more polite to kind of step back and let them do their thing. And more coverage is always good, but they do such a great job. So I just wanted to highlight all of the wonderful work that they did, and it's great to see friends of ours like Maddie do such a wonderful job interviewing our friends in the industry. So just want to cheers to them. Yeah, so moving right along, we have the experimental beers and specialty beverages section category. That's the Gold Caro Yao Maro by Terranaut Beer. And then the silver was the Cult Icon by Ginger Cult. And the bronze was the Citra Drop Hop Water by Public Coast Brewing Company. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of great stuff going on there. And then we got the flavored beers. Okay, so yeah, that's an interesting category.
Flavored beers, you say?
Yes. So you have the chili beer by Kayapua Brewing.
Chili, like the chili you eat with cornbread?
Or maybe the chili pepper. Oh. I'm very intrigued. I kind of want to...
You're probably right. I'm such an
I'm going to have to swing by... no, you're not. I'm going to have to swing by Beer Mongers or John's Marketplace or Belmont Station and see if I can pick up one. We'll see. And then you got the silver was taken away by the Munchies out of Great Notion Brewing.
Yum.
We've been there, and we might even have already had that
Talk
beer.
about dessert stouts to perfection.
Oh, my God, yeah. The bronze was the Train Song Saison by Cardamom and Chamomile. Oh, sorry, the Train Song Cardamom and Chamomile. I guess that's a specific edition of that particular beer.
Sounds good.
And that's out of Oakshire Brewing.
Ah, of course.
Yes.
They are the true masters, are they not?
Yeah, they are. Now we get back over to the IPA sections with some fresh hop, hazy pale ales and India pale ales. The gold is the fresh hop Sector 7 by Von Ebert. We've had that.
Totally.
That actually we had in our fridge for quite some time. And it held up really well, actually. I found one in the back a couple months ago, and that thing was still a fresh hop beer. The silver fresh was a fresh hop Fields of Green by Fort George Brewing. That's always a time-honored favorite on the shelf. The bronze was the Set Freshies to Haze by Stormbreaker Brewing. I haven't had that one myself. But
dang, we missed that one
yeah,
for sure.
Stormbreaker's right down the street from us, so...
We better go while we still live here.
Oh, yeah, I know. Let's see. Fresh Hop Pale Ale and India Pale Ales. The gold was the Dino by Living House Beer.
Living House.
Living House. Congratulations to my old roommate Conrad on that.
Cheers.
Silver was the Fresh Hop Splishy IPA by Bearlick Beer Company. We love the Bearlick folk. And then the bronze was the Fresh Hop Mosaic Mega Pint by Bend Brewing Company.
Man, Ben took quite a few.
They've been doing really good in these categories. You got the fruit beers, which the the gold was the Raspberried at Sea by Pelican.
Nice, that sounds good.
Yeah, the silver was the Wood Series by Hawaiian Imperial Stout by Sun River. Oh, we love those guys.
We could get into that.
The bronze was the Shield Maiden Raspberry Saison by Viking Brewing Company. What?
I don't know anything about Viking.
Yeah.
So that must have been what Ezra was alluding to when he was talking about welcoming new faces on stage.
Yeah, I agree.
That's so exciting.
Viking Brewing Company, okay.
I do love the show Vikings.
And you know what a Shield Maiden is?
I think so.
Oh, you got to look it up. It's pretty awesome.
A maiden that carries the shield.
Not just that. Pretty
I'm
important.
thinking of like Brienne of Tarth, a shield maiden.
Oh, even yes,
Brienne.
on that level of awesome for sure.
Right, thank you. Yeah, I'm following you. I got you.
And then we got the Golden Blonde and Other Light Ales category. That is the gold by Von Henyen Brewing. They with their Kolsch.
Oh, we love it.
And then Pelican Brewing took it away, the silver, with their Sunrise Surfer.
Pelican, okay.
And then the bronze was by Sun River's Deseo, I think is how that's pronounced. Pretty awesome. The hazy or juicy India Pale Ale category was the Gold was the Great Notion Brewing's Dead End. Silver was Great Notion again for their Haze Cadet.
Wow, Great Notion won both gold and silver.
Oh no, you're not gonna believe this. Great Notion again took away the bronze.
Are you freaking kidding me?
With the Return to Space, they
all three.
They
Wow.
bankrupted the entire category.
Holy shit, that's got to be some sort of new record.
That's pretty.
To take all three in one category. That was the hazy category.
That was the hazy or juicy IPA category.
They do a great job.
Yeah. Now for hoppy lagers, we had the Shea Figura by Sun River. The silver was the Green and Idle West Coast Pilsner by Oak Union. The bronze was the West Coast Pilsner by Freem Family Brewers. So that was, some pretty awesome breweries. And then you got the Imperial IPAs. The gold was the Gastropod by Grand Fir.
Oh, yeah.
The silver was the Triple IPA by Freem. The bronze was the High Desert Diesel by Sun River. Sun River has been doing really good.
Talking about that. Grand Fir also sounds like they did pretty well. Crux was mentioned. Ben Brewing quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Side,
Yeah.
Bonnie Burt. I'm surprised Monkless was only mentioned once.
Yeah. Well, so far. So international lagers, the gold was the Shinbatsu by the Japanese style lager by Oak Union. The silver was the Mosca by Great Notion. The bronze was the Sweep the Leg by Level Beer.
Ding, ding,
That's so funny because I almost wound up with that
Cheers.
today.
Let's cheers Level. We should be cheering all of our friends.
We gotta love Level.
Technically, one more time. Yes.
Oh yeah. We do love that brewery because they are patrons not only of the Brew Happy show, but as well as the Green Goddess Botanic. Yeah. Now,
I guess I could mention that their greenhouse at 148th right now is popping.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're talking about full-on bulk plants up in there right now. It looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so if you like some green, you like to bring your dogs.
Ferns. Yeah.
You want to enjoy some food carts.
Their food carts are great.
Yeah, definitely.
The beer's great. The vibes are great. The lawn is great.
Yeah,
the plants are great.
Make the trip out to their Airport Way location off of 148th.
We're working on some improvements at the Sandy location, Northeast Sandy on level 3. So that one's an awesome location too, and the best smash burger in all of Portland.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Smashy Boy.
Yeah, Smashy Boy does a good job.
Oh, it's so good.
Continuing on with the light German and European lagers category, the gold was the 10 Degrees of Kevin Bacon by Oregon City Brewing. I thought it was the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but I guess they're doing 10. They're doing 10 for some reason.
Makes me think of the Guardians of the Galaxy special.
We'll have to talk to them.
Special Christmas episode where they steal Kevin Bacon.
I know. I love that.
And they give Kevin Bacon as a gift for Christmas.
That's canon.
Remember they stole the little man and then she gave it to him at the end?
I love it. I love
such a great. I mean, even just the song. Sorry.
The song was off the hook. It's by far my favorite holiday song for all time now.
I know, it's a tradition now that we have to watch that every year.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, that was a weird
No, that's okay.
Kevin Bacon, but congrats to Oregon City Brewing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
Now, the silver was the Gold Dot Hellas, which was a Heater Allen and Gold Dot collab.
That's the second collab that they won an award for on this. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, apparently a very good pairing. Bronze was the Czech Lager by Freem Family. Nice. Always doing great stuff. I love those people out in Hood River. Mixed culture beers category. The gold was the Can We Please Just Get This Over With by Nebulous.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well then.
Get this over with. That's so funny. It's like I can imagine somebody going up to the bar and the bartender being like, "What are you having?" And you're like, "Can we please just get this over with?" Like,
that's hilarious.
Interesting. Cool, but congrats on your gold medal.
Yeah. The silver was the Elizabeth by Cold Fire. Always very good mover on the shelf. Cold Fire does a great job. The bronze was the Farmhouse and by the
Ale Apothecary.
Ale Apothecary. Thank you.
The what? Apothecary.
I know how to speak.
English is hard after you've had a couple beers, honey.
Well,
It's okay.
yeah, I mean, this Decadent Stout is so good.
Why do you think I'm so bubbly at the moment?
Yeah. Now, let's see. The other fresh hop beers category, the gold was the Cones of Lorien by Binary Brewing. We love those guys out there in Beaverton.
Yeah.
Silver was the fresh hop Green Idol by Oak Union.
They won quite a few awards, too.
They're showing up
Who
again.
the heck are they?
We'll have to find out. Bronze, the fresh hopped Italian Pills by Hetty Alice
that
Brewing
sounds
Company.
so good.
Again, Gavin takes it away.
Fresh hop Italian Pilsner. That is exactly what I want to drink.
For the other fresh hop beers category, yeah.
Wow, well done.
Not bad. And that's an interesting category as well that they
I wonder if
they
it's
added
other.
that.
I wonder if there was another category.
Well, there's the fresh hop beers category, but then this is the other fresh hop beers. So for the fresh hop beers that don't fit in the main category, but they still deserve recognition. I think is the.
Maybe there's like other specifics that require there to be
mindfulness
another
about that.
specific category of it.
Yeah.
You know, Jen and Jeremy could probably tell us.
Yeah.
Smarty little cutie patooties.
So Pilsner, check this out. In the Pilsner category, the gold was won by, again, the Shea Figara by Sun River Brewing Company. They entered that into 2 different categories now.
You can do that?
I didn't know that. Silver was the Green Idol West Coast Pilsner by Oak Union Brewing. I feel like we just did that again.
Wait, did we just already talk about that?
And then the West Coast Pilsner by Freem Family Brewers took away the bronze. Now, for the red beers category.
Oh, that's like a JP favorite.
Oh yeah, he loves red beers. I do too. I feel like it's they just don't get as much love as they deserve. But the gold was the Diablo Roja by Boneyard.
Ooh, cool name.
The silver was the Amber Lager by Upright.
Ah, yeah.
Bronze was which was actually interesting because they're normally known for their saisons, farmhouse style beers, and they actually do a very good IPA.
Apparently, they do a good red too.
Everything they do over
Silver
there is
award
great.
winning.
Yeah, I remember when I first interviewed.
Are we getting to that age where
Am I
like the
forgetting?
word is on the tip of the tongue?
I'm forgetting things. Oh, so we'll skip that.
You can stick his name in here. What a stand-up guy. Awesome guy. Truly great brewer. Like his face, we're picturing it right now. Upright Brewing.
Upright Brewing. Gotta love him.
Who the heck is... Yeah, we know who runs Upright. We have our marbles in our head, and we've got brains in our heads, and we've got beer in our bellies.
Alex Gannum.
Alex Gannum!
Yes,
You're a freaking genius. Okay,
I
isn't
remember.
it the
I didn't
best
even have to
feeling
look
in
it
the
up.
world? Yeah, isn't it the best feeling in the world? Like, truly, when you can recall it.
Yeah.
Like something that's just on the tip of your tongue, you cannot remember for the life of you, and then all of a sudden, it comes to you.
So I remember when I interviewed him when he was just a 25-year-old brewer. He was one of the youngest head brewers on the scene. That was back when Ezra was doing their graphic design and doing cellarman work for them. That was before I worked for Bruvana Brewery Tours. It was before I even worked over there at Green Dragon.
Oh my! Before the Green Dragon.
Before the Green Dragon, yeah.
Holy moly!
I mean, the Green Dragon was around, but I wasn't working there yet. I was drinking there. Yeah,
I think that's just kind of more fun.
Upright.
Honestly.
It has come a long way. They are known for their. So they get their name because of the love of Carl Mingus and his Upright bass.
Nice.
So it's a little trivia for you there.
Cool.
So yeah, they won the silver in the red beers category for the amber lager. The bronze was taken away by McPelican Scottish style ale over there at
I think that's the third
Pelican
one
Brewing.
Won. You know, actually, what's interesting is we got to stay at Cape Kiwanda a few years ago.
Oh, that was great.
And we got to walk across the beach, and there was Pelican Brewing right there.
Yeah.
It's the most awesome, 48 hours, I think. It's so great.
I think so, too.
It'd be so fun to go back
Hey, what's
there
going on, everybody?
and
For the
do
Oregon
that
Break
again.
Side, Oregon Beer Awards. I'm Ben Edmunds.
You know what? We got a...
Is that Ben Edmunds
we
I
got
just saw?
Yeah, we got an interesting
this is great.
interview
What a
with
guy.
Ben Edmunds. We love this guy.
We really do.
Yeah, he's one of
Okay,
our
let's
favorites.
see what it says. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we only have a few more categories
The Oregon
to go.
Beer Awards from Ben Edmunds'
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For the Oregon Break Side, Oregon Beer Awards. I'm Ben Edmunds, and you're watching Hop Ones. It's the show with the hot questions and even hoppier beers. And I'm here with Oregon Beer Awards hosts Natalie Baldwin and Ben Lowe. Welcome to the show, guys.
We love them.
How are you two around heat?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
All forms of heat.
The more the merrier.
We love the
How
heat.
about you, Natalie?
I think this is going to be great.
Bring
I'm
the
gonna make it
heat,
all the way,
baby.
No problem.
You ready to go?
Yeah, bring it on.
Let's go.
Oh my god, this is so cute. Hot Ones.
Ben, in 2021, during the coronavirus pandemic, you infamously hosted the Oregon Beer Awards ceremony from a hot tub.
Yeah,
I remember that.
About as hot as this beer.
2021.
It was Joe and Rachel and I, and of course we had
Oh, what a
Ezra in there
year.
too.
Ezra got in there,
Everyone
yeah.
remembers that. Do I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that you
there it
had
is.
to pull Rachel
We're
away
seeing
from
a
the
picture
camera
of it.
couple
It's
times?
Oh, it wasn't just Rachel. I mean, there was also Ezra's boobs, all up in that camera.
Wow.
It's true. It was graphic.
Cheers, y'all.
Let's do it.
I'll just leave it at that.
Lovely.
He's
Yeah.
a
This
burly
one kind of
man.
tastes like a nice michelada. This is pretty...
Ooh, yeah.
Michelada.
Any guesses of what the beer might be?
Do you give us any clues as to what brewery it's from?
It's from a brewery on the coast.
Okay.
It's from the third best brewery on the coast.
Oh, Fort George. Ah.
Up next, we're going to do a segment called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on the OBA Instagram. And you two, as the host for many years now, can tell us the backstory of what was happening in this reel.
It's, we're partying.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Get a girl.
Yeah.
Get a girl.
Just came in from
Get
the
a girl.
storm.
Whoa! I think you can tell what's going on.
How are you doing so far?
Not even sweating.
Not even feeling it at all.
They need hotter
Do you have a
sauce.
guess what
Give
sort
him the
of
hotter.
beer this might be?
I think. Let me see. I don't know.
Nice pairing overall.
So, Natalie, in 2023, you gave up a plum job at Breakside and a stable paycheck to take over as brewmaster at a brew pub
Yeah,
that had been
she
started
sure
by a
did.
plumber. How's that
We
working out
actually
for you?
interviewed her, and she got to talk about that.
Right after that, yeah.
I mean, Ben, what does it feel like to be the 33rd best brewery in Oregon on Untapped?
I mean,
Wow.
you think with all those Oregon Beer Awards, you'd have a lot more bottle caps.
Yeah, and for someone who likes to hop their IPAs with Crystal and Willamette, it's amazing to me that you're not higher than the 11th rated brewer named Ben in the state.
Okay.
Breakside's expanding so quickly that I'm not going to be surprised if the next location is inside of Steeplejack.
Honestly, I would take that money.
Is this between two ferns or is this hot
I
ones?
think
Let's cool it down a
I
little
think
bit
it
here.
might be an amalgam.
Cheers.
They
Oh, it looks
all
like
have
you,
so much
need
tea.
some water there?
Yeah.
Spill the
Starting
tea.
to feel it.
Yeah.
Starting to feel
starting
it.
to kick in.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit
remember
We
of
love
when
hot sauce.
when we
sweat,
interviewed
little
Natalie
sweat in
right
the back of the
after.
neck.
I remember that too. That was a great interview.
Yeah, it was a great interview. It was
It
basically
smells
a
She had
love
the
letter.
nicest things to say.
Underneath
It was
all
a
this
love
hot
letter
sauce,
to
it smells
Breakside.
like
It truly
a Pilsner
was.
that's
Because
trying
it
to
was-
be
Did you title it
European,
that?
but still is
I
very
think so.
American.
In some way,
beautiful.
either in
What
the
is
summary
this?
or
It was the very first interview we had with her at
Oh, free
Wayfinder.
Pilsner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
We
Yeah,
sat
yeah,
in the
yeah.
back room, and she sat cross-legged in that huge office chair.
Yeah.
In that area, we drank Wayfinder beer in the back room in
Yeah.
the brewery area.
It was
This one's got
great.
some heat. Yeah.
So how do you guys think you're going to handle the pressure of hosting another awards and coming up with some new jokes? Whoa.
Whoa. Oh,
Yeah,
we got him.
I think the heat hit him.
Ah,
Getting hot. Getting hot.
These are really hot.
I'm feeling it right there with you, man.
I mean,
We're in it
honestly, it's pretty
together.
easy because
Yeah, I mean, every year we just find the worst things that happen to our fellow brewers and make fun of it. Try to make them feel really bad. That's really our goal.
we don't want them to feel bad. We just want them to know that we know about it.
That
Yeah,
we're
and how much they
watching.
fucked up.
We don't want them to feel bad. We just want them to know that we know about
We
it.
made it to the end.
She's
y'all.
so funny.
We can all taste through this last one and survive. I think we all get to be on the OBA stage again this
is
year. Cheers to that.
The highest
we
heat
double
level.
bombed on this one
Uh-oh,
for you.
here we go. Can they handle
Oh,
it?
no.
Uh-oh, Ben.
No. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
I can feel it, but maybe not that much.
She's
Oh,
like,
Ben,
I got this.
Natalie, congratulations. You have summited Spice Mountain.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I mean, the heat here was intense, and I'm really ready to host Oregon Beer Awards. I don't know how you
They're
do
all
this.
fired up now.
It's really hot.
I see
y'all
what
are
you
weak.
did there.
I feel fine.
He's
She's
like,
a strong woman. He just doesn't.
The OBA.
He doesn't get it. He's just like, what?
oh my God, wait, that's so
Haven't
great.
reopened
Look at how amazing they look.
Sincerely
Oh
want
yeah, when they do
Oh my
when
God,
they're
their
doing the
outfits,
awards ceremony.
Natalie, her outfit. oh my gosh.
They're pretty sparkly.
They look
So when you win an
awesome.
award, you walk up
This is them
Over
during the
here.
awards ceremony,
over there.
over here.
and they are in sparkly
you exit
outfits.
through the back.
that
Gold
match.
matching
we got
sparkly
fantastic people on
outfits.
each side that have
Wow, they look
flashlights to help you out, too.
amazing.
Give them a high five.
Ben Love and
Um,
Natalie Rose Baldwin.
There's a photo booth in the back. Don't hang out back there. Take a picture, get the fuck out.
Whoa!
She said it.
Hello.
And then again, do not throw glass from the stage.
We
If you guys
cannot
wanna
have
bring
this
us
be
some
the clip
Lindenbergs,
of them
that'd be
introducing the
fantastic.
beer
Drinks are
awards. We
good
have to
too.
find
We
like
both
the
like
welcome to
tequila.
the beer awards.
So, just so y'all know,
I think it's coming.
we get thirsty.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
So, we received some feedback. Everyone was feeling a little tender after the jokes from last year.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean last year, yeah, and the years
Yeah,
before,
that's how
but
we
I
feel
mean
too.
that's kind of how we felt. but,
Tender.
I mean, if you were offended by any of the jokes that we've told in the past, I sincerely want to say to you all, thank you for paying such close attention. That's why we do this.
You're the reason why we do this, Boo Boo. You're the reason.
There we go.
That's what we're looking for. Some support from percussion.
A little rim shot there.
I think you're up.
No, I think it's you.
No, you went off script already, so you're up.
Oh, all right.
Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah, that's what I keep saying. We need the
We asked.
teleprompter.
This is
said
like
no.
one big inside joke, to
so-
be honest. Like this whole thing is like only the people,
I do
only
have
the
Lindenbergs
brewers
in
know
the
what the
back,
heck is
but I'm
going
not
on.
gonna throw 'em at you.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, whatever. Let's get to the next one. Doesn't work.
Basically, what I was supposed to say, he was supposed to say something mean, and I was gonna say, y'all think I'm the mean one, but it's really him. Yeah.
Ben Love.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not our fault your brewery is now a playground for the sea lions, or that you haven't reopened a brewery in Oregon again.
What? Sea lions? They're not on the coast.
Sea lions, sea lions, sea lions.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So they I mean the two of them. It's just so funny that they play these roles because they're both teddy bears.
Everybody is, isn't they? Isn't they?
Yeah. So I mean, from
But
here.
in their gold sparkly outfits, they can be teddy bears from the stage. And then on stage, they adopt a new personality in which they become fiercer.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
so thrilled to be here with you all tonight. One of my absolute favorite nights of the year. Let's give it up. Let's go.
Let's give it up for Ben Edmunds. Literally the man of the
Made
century.
it.
What a great guy.
This is an awesome
Love the
milestone.
outfit.
It's the 10th OBA competition
10.
ceremony. Can I get I want a quick crowd
That's two
check.
fives.
Yeah, we're here for
Stand
you.
up. Actually, stand up.
Stand
And
up.
make some
I'll
noise.
stand
If
up.
you've been here since the very first, I want to see
Since
what this
the
looks like in
very
this room. Let's
first.
go.
Wait,
Come on.
are you standing? Because you're at the very first?
No.
That's pretty impressive. Ezra should stand as co-founder.
Wherever he is. Yeah.
We see you. Are you standing? No.
I'm standing.
Who
You're standing on the.
would've thought that
You've
what
been around since the
started
first.
with a
I
handful
haven't.
of
I don't think I've
brewers,
been around
bar
since the
owners, and
first.
industry watchers arguing about beers in the Willamette Week offices would evolve into one of the most prestigious beer competitions and fun beer events in the world.
Prestigious and fun.
I said this last year, but it's worth repeating. 10 years into this, our state competition is a North Star for other folks.
Cool.
Even today, I was getting texts from friends in Ohio and Colorado about using our framework in their statewide comps.
Awesome.
Amazing brewers and judges come from around the country to see what we've going on here in Oregon. This year we had judges in from Washington, Montana, Utah, California, and Texas.
Wow, just to name a few.
To our world-class competition team, our judges, the OBAs has the reputation across our industry that it does. Thank you to everyone who's volunteered their time and energy to make our event great over the past decade. Thank you all so much.
Aww. Cheers. Insert cheers bell
all right,
here.
Let's get on to some numbers for this year's competition. We had 1,046 beers judged in this year's OBA.
Oh my gosh.
That's basically the same as 2024, which all things considered right now in the marketplace is pretty freaking awesome.
Right on, Ben.
So thank you all for your commitment to this event.
1,046
These
entries.
beers came from 99 different brewing companies around the state, 90 judges evaluating those beers across 378 different flights.
Wow.
Tonight, 90 medals are going to
Looks
be
like
given out.
the highest category listed is West Coast
We
IPA
are
with
still
68
the only
entries.
competition where beers are judged blind in triplicate. In prelim rounds, and in a new twist for 2025, larger categories were actually judged in triplicate both in their prelim and semifinal rounds.
Wow.
So that means that winning beers in categories with 45 plus entries, some of that list that you see up there, were vetted by at least 6 tables before they even got into a medal contention.
Oh my gosh, wow.
For the first time, we split up our IPA category into 2 different categories, American IPA and West Coast IPA. In its first year, West Coast IPA is our most entered category with 68 entries.
Thought something was different.
Yeah, like I just said that.
Hazy IPA, Pilsner, American IPA all had 48 entries or more as well.
Wow.
Also new this year, we allowed for non-beer and non-alcohol beverages to be entered in the special experimental and specialty category. So the addition of NA beers, seltzers, hop waters, hard teas, that category grew to being one of our most competitive at 51 entries.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, pretty significant.
Winning a medal at the OBAs has always been a tall order. When we first developed the guidelines for this competition back in 2016, one of the driving ideas was to keep categories competitive and meaningful for customers and brewers. We did not want to have niche categories with 5 entries and 3 winners, but rather broad categories with lots of entries that resonated with how a customer might think about in selecting beer from a tap list or a store cooler. That thinking has held true over the years, and to this day, only 6 to 8% of all beers entered in the competition end up winning.
Wow.
I'll always make the case that this makes these medals and awards more meaningful. And it gives you all a more compelling story to tell. In a marketplace where attention is fleeting and a highly valuable commodity, these are the recognitions and callouts that can matter. I don't mean that winning medals makes or breaks anyone's business. We all know that that's not true. And I'm not naive about the fact that it's harder for all of us to get people's attention about beer than it was, say, 7 or 8 years ago.
That is also true.
For the better part of a decade, we didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
We took it as an article of faith that beer itself was attention-grabbing enough to drive our customers in the door.
It was the Wild West
Now,
back then, yeah.
We have to try and tell our stories. The story of our craft and quality. We have to tell those stories more creatively, more passionately than ever before. We have to tell the stories of our beers, our community, our people to pique the public's interest. And here's the thing. Events like this one, the OBAs, tonight's event, can help do that. Refine your beer, win a medal, tell that story. Cheer for your fellow brewers, small businesses, tell that story.
Yeah, there you go, Ben.
Come together as an industry to highlight that we're collegial, fun, welcoming. Tell that story.
That is true.
Always been true. Always been true. That's why I do this.
It needs to be manifest in all areas of our businesses, from innovation to quality to hospitality to HR. This year's...
Somebody from HR is like, whoa!
And accounting also.
Like, finally we're mentioned on stage.
Sit down, HR.
After 15 years of faithful service.
Y'all have no idea how much flack I've gotten over the years from like brewery CFOs that say you need to give us some love. Anyway, this year
Everybody's like,
This year's
grumble,
OBA
grumble,
shows
grumble,
the
grumble,
quality
grumble.
of Oregon beer, the camaraderie of the Oregon beer community remains as strong as ever. So let's celebrate that tonight, and then tomorrow, make sure we're sharing our story far and wide. Cheers, everyone. Good luck. Thank you.
Oh, cheers, Ben. What an amazing
Yeah,
speech.
and for you listeners out there, that in a nutshell is why we do the Brew Happy show. We've been telling the story of craft beer since 2009, and we've been doing it on a weekly basis since 2013. So we're going to go through the rest of the categories here real quick before we sign off with you. We got sessionable hoppy beers. The gold was the Pale by Freem Family Brewers. The silver was the XBA by Freem. And the bronze was the Breakside Total Entertainment Forever by Breakside Brewery.
Wait, did Breakside win all 3 categories?
No.
Sorry.
It was Freem, Breakside.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Maybe you can cut that out.
And that's okay. They're both great breweries that have won awards in multiple categories. So the Stout and Porter category, the gold was the Pecos Oatmeal Stout by Stormbreaker, which is one of my favorites.
Stormbreaker.
The silver was the Docklands Baltic Porter by Away Days. We got to have those guys on the show. I've been saying that for years. What is wrong with me? The bronze was the Breakside Black Swift Stout by Breakside, obviously.
We've been, rather than the away days, we've been to lazy days.
Oh, we love lazy days. We love lazy days. Strong beers, I'm surprised they're not more prevalent in these. I don't know if they're competing or not. The strong beers, we got the gold was the Sparkling Lager by Wayfinder Beer. And then you got the silver was the Bucket Hat Bobby English Barley Wine by Away Days Brewing. The bronze was the Cavataga Stout by Fort George Brewing. Yes! Yes! Whoop, 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 wop, wop, wop. Yeah, I love that one. That is one of my all-time favorite beers. If you've been following the show, then you know. West Coast IPA category, we got the Gold Lava Lamp Potluck by Ruse Brewing. Silver was the Breakside Bayside IPA. The bronze was the No Whammies by Sun River Brewing Company. Best new brewery, Brewhouse Brewing. We've talked about them before. We got to have them on the show, but they don't do Mondays, so we might have to do a Sunday show with them. Best Bottle Shop, Belmont Station. Best Beer Bar or Tap House, Beer Mongers, Bottle Shop and Tap Room. Hell fucking yes! We mentioned that at the beginning of the show. I hope you are with me. Best Brew Pub Experience, Fort George Brewery. Best Branding and Labels, Obelisk Beer. Brewery of the Year, small brewery was Terranaut Beer. Medium brewery was Cold Fire Beer. Largest brewery was Freem Family Brewers. The Craft Advocate of the Year was Jamie Floyd. And then the last category, Regional Brewing Company of the Year. Then on the North Coast, we have Fort George Brewery, Willamette, Block 15 Brewing, Central, Freem Family Brewers, Eastern, Barley Brown's Beer, and then Southern was Arch Rock Brewing.
Wow.
So that concludes.
Wow, that wraps it up.
The Oregon Beer Awards, folks, in a nutshell.
Congratulations,
Yeah, we're just capping the show off at a little over an hour. I hope you stayed with me through all of this.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Ben, Ezra and everybody that had and Natalie and the other Ben and everybody and Maddie. You gotta love Maddie. Everybody that had everything to do with making the Oregon Beer Awards happen for the past 10 years. Thank you so much. It is great to see the recognition out there for this awesome community, and the just the creation, the collaborative spirit, and to see firsthand how a rising tide can raise all ships, and how an entire industry can help support one another and help each other survive. It's just really great to be a part of it. It's just an honor to even witness it. So thank you all for being a part of all of that. It's really exciting to see it happen, and to be even
Just
on the
witness
side,
to it
yeah,
all.
just even on the sidelines for over a decade of this. So
To see how it's grown and changed. It's
yeah,
really cool.
yeah. As always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you. I'm gonna sign off with a quote from a man who inspired me back when I was doing the show, and I think many of you know who Don Younger is.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer. You can't get so crazy about beer that it becomes obsessive. The second part is about the beer. It means it's about the beer culture. It's about the camaraderie that comes with the first beer. It's not about the beer you're drinking. It's about how you drink it, where you drink it. It's a cultural thing. It can't be a singular event. I mean, they have a word for singular events, and they're not fun.
That's right. That's Don Younger. We love you always. He was one of the biggest supporters of craft beer and one of the best publicans I've ever met. As always, beer fans, I don't just like you. I love you, and I want to have a beer with you. Until next week, keep brewing, but brew happy. Cheers. Love you, B. Thanks for doing the show with me.
Love you, baby.
Yeah. You want to finish a beer and go make some dinner? Yeah.
Please follow.
Oh yeah, you know it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
It's true. Signing off. Cheers.
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. Questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.